Greetings, this is Retiring in Japan for the 31st day of August 2025. It really feels like this summer is really clawing its way back. It's going to be a really hot one. Cicadas are humming, doing their thing. The crickets are also, you can hear the crickets back there too. They're like dueling banjos. It's time to hang the laundry and get the day started. It's kind of another floaty day, which I'm thinking is going to be good. Let's get some laundry hung to a few things and start the day. Thanks for joining me ahead of time. If you want, let's do it. Okay, I've got the laundry out and did a lot of video editing this morning. Now I'm taking Yoko and Yumiko up to a very old temple, our temple for this valley up at the village called Hiasawa. They're having a grape sale. So I'm going to drop them off and then I'll come back and then stand by. Oh, I might be able to stay. Oh yeah, I might be able to stay if there's actual parking. There might not be. Good morning, Yoko. Ohayo.
Ohayo.
All right, this is the Grape place. Fun. And we are going to get ourselves some grapes. You know, this isn't a parking spot, but everybody's parking along the road here. I'm going to join this line here. I don't want to make people uncomfortable, so I won't film around them. So the line, this is the line to get the grapes. It's a lot of people that want grapes. Okay, so the ladies are wrapping up the sale there. Did you see that pile of money? Oh my gosh. And I'm going to start the engine up and get the air conditioner going. I think we got successful, good pile of grapes. I'm in the wrong side of the car. Suddenly I'm back in America, driving in America. Thinking I'm having an America moment. I'm getting in this side. There we go. I'll start the engine up to get the aircon going. And we got some really nice grapes. Pretty good prices too. 3,000 yen for 2 big bunches for Yumiko. I don't know what Yoko did. What's that? 20 bucks? Let's see what floating looks like on day 4. Okay, the grapes are all bought and we took those home. We took the dogs out for a walk and put the air conditioner on. And now we're at 7-Eleven to get some money. And I'm gonna get a cup of coffee and then we're gonna head into the mountains, have lunch, go for a swim. Miko's all done, that's my turn.
Welcome.
This is an unsponsored commercial for Wise, which I use for all my remittance from the United States to Japan. It's really good. I'm getting 10,000 yen right now. And it's going to cost me 110 yen, plus a very small amount of fee to convert it on the Wise side. Very pleased with the transaction. And just as I'm doing this, I can see it pop across the screen. My notice that I'm getting a transaction is happening, and I got the cash.
Thank you. We'd like to serve you again.
Thank you. We're ready for another day. Let's get some coffee. Yoko. Let's see, Yoko. Wasabi. The ladies are finishing up their smoothies inside. I've got my coffee, and I wanted to make a note that the floating is a little bit harder when there's more than two, because there's a little more of an inertia of making sure everybody's satisfied, right? And the weight rests there. Now, I wonder what it'll be like on Monday when it's just me or Yumiko again, but having Yoko here and kind of they're, looking for me to provide the afternoon is a little more weight to it. Inertia is the right word. An inertia and expectation. Look at that scooter. But I think I'm up to the task. I think I have enough inertia to counter that inertia. Inertia of the momentum force versus inertia of the holding back force. The holding back force is the force that prevents decision for fear of making a mistake, right? The inertia of propulsion forward is the freedom that comes of being untethered. Quick stop at a little place along the road that has fish on a skewer, like river fish, and you can get them. You eat them bones and all. Think of a popsicle on a stick, but a fish instead. Yumiko says they have oden as well. Little place by the side of the road here. Oh, it's hot. Konnichiwa. Pretty sure the guy behind me, he's the fishing warden. It's not, I learned about this. It's not like a government thing. It's like run by the local area, and he's got all the official stuff. And I think this is the fishing store as well as the fishing store.
あとちくわ1本ください。
はいはいはい。
私こっちのにしよう。
これのだね。はいはいはい。
そう魚あ一匹
魚一匹はい。これでいいかな。はいはい。ここにお味噌粉あるからね。かけてくださいな。
これはイカは何点うん写真撮っていい
あ、どうぞ。
ありがとう面白いだからこれ安倍川からこの魚
これは今安倍川じゃないよ。これは卵持ってるからね。去年の魚。
わかりました。
去年の終わり頃のね。
Okay, we've got our fish ready to go, and she's bringing us out some tea now. We're gonna go ahead and have our fish here. I love holding this in front of my face. So I just confirmed the instructions. I'm supposed to eat from the tail and avoid the stick. Let's try it. Shio boy. Okay.
あ、ついちゃった。
あれは静岡で何が静岡でうん。I'll tell you one thing, salty. Full of eggs. It's full of fish eggs. The bones just disappear. Probably very nutritious, eh? Except for the salt.
Well, we need salt right now. I'm losing a lot of salt. Cool. Then I'm going to take it.
でも美味しい。こんにゃく。こんにゃくとか。
I'm getting down to the interesting bits. I'm losing eggs. The eggs go way up here. I'll tell you this, once the floating begins, it's not hard to sustain it. It's like the old adage, the path of wildness, it's easy to find. It's the course of a stream, leaves blown in the wind, a beast's track through the brush, and the direction of our first inclination. The key then, once we're in a state of capacity and inclination, is to make that step onto the path. I didn't eat the stick.
Good job.
But I ate everything else. Wow, made a mess. Good appetizer before we have our soba. Just smile and nod. Oh, that was good. Okay, our appetizer course is complete. Off we go. I'm gonna get a bottle of tea though. Okay, I'm gonna get something from the vending machine. Something, you know, I had a great piece of fish with the salt and all that stuff. So that's good for my body. I'm not gonna get any of these sugary drinks. I'll just get myself a bottle of tea. Or just a bottle of water. This one right here, 120 yen. It's a good price. Put the money in the machine. Like these. There we go. Nice cold bottle of water. Should have got the change first. Okay. Got my little change thing. Now the ladies say that their hunger has been primed for the wasabi soba. Okay, it's not soba. There's wasabi. Let's go. By the way, if you're ever wondering about the Jimny, I highly recommend it. This is the car that Yumiko bought for us. 4-wheel drive, a heck of a lot of fun. Let's go.
そのサイズだと思わない曲が
Under the border. All right, we are back where we were yesterday. We decided the lunch looked so good. We decided that we had to try the wasabi soba. So we're gonna, right over there is the place. And Yoko's with us today, so we can have it together. And here we are. So we're floating through this experience by virtue of the fact that it's really crowded. That means we're gonna have to wait a while to get food, but we had our appetizer, the fish in the Oden earlier. This is more floating, right? Just kind of letting the experience then happen with following our best instincts. The path of wildness, as they say. It's easy to find. It's the course of a stream. Leaves blown in the wind. A beast's track through the brush in the direction of our first inclination. And the only restaurant in town.
Two tea going.
I do. Double tea. A little hard to do one-handed. Okay, lunch is done. We're in Utsugi. I can't remember the name of this place. I think that's it. Anyway, it's the cradle of wasabi cultivation in Japan. This is it. Wasabi was first cultivated here. Amazing, amazing. In a place I don't even know what it is. The history of the people of wasabi and its birthplace. What is this place called? Maybe it'll come to me. But it was really good. The wasabi, we had the wasabi with the rice and the bonito flakes and the soy sauce. And it was very soft and it didn't bite. It's not like, it doesn't make you, scream for your mother. Let me start the car right now. Get the air conditioner going. Utogi. That's the name of the place. Utogi. Utogi Mura. Akachan. We've stopped at the Akamizu Falls, the Red Water Falls, and we're gonna do a little hiking trip. Let's go down there. Monkeys in the area. One of the things I've noticed about floating is that there's a lot less words. That may not appear the case when I'm talking to you, but overall in general, the time in between. That was very nice. Miko's always the trooper. Miko, ganbatta ne. Okay, we found a house after the waterfall that is listed on Akiyamart. So I'm going to go into Akiyamart presenting mode and check it out. Akiya-mart.com. Well, you'll hear it in the commercial. Here we go. Ready? Hello, Akiyamart fans. I got another listing for you up here in Ikawa. Yeah, Ikawa is way up in the mountains outside of Shizuoka City. This house right here, it's a 13 million yen. So it's a bit on the pricey side, but it's absolutely enormous. It's in kind of a resort area. It's not the kind of place you want to live if you want anything of any real convenience, but it's definitely a big whole place. And let's just take a close look without getting too close. It is for sale, so I feel comfortable parking here in the parking lot. Let me show you, start right across the street and then we'll take a look. First of all, there's a really high-end inn right there. Beautiful place. And it's on this little street, and we're just about a few kilometers from Aogashima. Not Ikawa. I was saying Ikawa before. It's not Ikawa, it's Aogashima. Not Ikawa. That's what I'll call this, the not Ikawa house. And the house is along this little road. And it looks like there used to be an inn of some sort here as well, but that's closed. That looks long closed down. Big, wide, expansive parking. It's available for up to 180 days on, Airbnb, short-term listing. Looks like it's got a big old water feature. Nani? Oh, gee, it's got a god. And it looks like it has a water feature here that's running. So it probably means it's fed not by a pump, but by gravity feed. I can see a faucet right there. And then there's a goddess right there. And a spider right there. And this pond, sorry, I'm throwing the camera on, goes over here. Any koi? And then there's like a woodshed over here. It's a big piece of land. Okay, I always lose the focus when I use that other camera. So I'm just gonna go into quiet mode for a second, just look around, and then I'll show it to you. Like I said, it's 7DK, no L, so no living room. 2 floors. It has all kinds of traditional stuff on the inside. I'll try to remember to put some photos of the interior in the back and the listing link below. It's available now on Akiyamart, 180 days short-term listing. I'm gonna turn on and go quiet and just show you. You'll just get a tour with a better camera. Oh, a leech.
Yeah.
There might be more. おお、すごい。So there you go. So we're going to have to check our feet for leech before we head off. Ladies, do you think this was also an inn, maybe?
Well, boys training or learning facility.
Learning facility.
Yeah, like training facility.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So I guess it was if you need a retreat for it probably got enough space in there for like a lot of people to sleep. And so you look at the giant futons in the window up there. Do you see that? And look at that. Isn't that a Kamado cooker? A giant one? So clearly they were cooking a lot of rice for a lot of people. Probably back in the day, this was probably a retreat of some sort. Any idea what kind of retreat? Training center.
Boys.
Oh, boys. A boys training center. Making men out of boys. All right. Well, ladies, we should check our feet carefully, eh? Yeah. All right. All right. Thanks. Well, there you go. Akimar, not Ikawa, Umegashima. To get here, go to Shizuoka Station. You can take a bus here. Shizuoka City, best city in Japan. I know some people say Fukuoka, but it's here. And then go to the central bus station, go up the Abe River all the way to the end. I keep saying Ikawa, Umegashima. And then this is about a few kilometers from the very end. It's a long way up. And it's much, much cooler. Today's probably the hottest day of the year down in the city. I think it's like close to 40 degrees. And up here it's like 28. It's very, very nice. Ladies are checking for leeches. Thanks for joining us. I'll put some photos at the end. Ooh, gotta take photos. Yeah. Oh, and here's a shot of that inn just up the way. It's a nice looking place. It's right here. The house in question is right there. And I just noticed your extra car is right there. There's another Akia buried in the woods right there. Yeah, Akia galore. Okay, it's time for the ladies and I to go to the river for a swim. It's starting to rain. Take care. So we stopped, we found a bridge. Ooh, there's Abu. Found a bridge across over there. And we're gonna change into our swimsuit across the bridge. Maybe we can get down to the water. Take a look at this. So there's basically two types of, well, broadly speaking, tea fields here in Shizuoka at least. These manicured fields like you see across the river there, rows over there, these are abandoned up here. And then over here, that type, these are the types of tea fields that were cultivated before machines were being used, and people would just wander through that. That's the older style fields, and then the newer style fields. Interesting. Green tea. Watch out, there's abu. That was abu. Horsefly. Nasty. They'll take a bite out of your flesh before you can say Takeshi is your uncle. I got my two. Abu. Abu dance.
One at a time.
はい。
So,
あ、そう？
careful. Oh.
Michi ある。こっちの方、あっちの方。川。You could drive down there. Hi. She's almost there. just arrived. Hi. Mama no ban? Papa no ban? Hi. No kidding. Well, I'm not going to walk too far with this. Even though I float, kind of, I don't trust myself out in the... Oh my gosh, the railing is so low. Can't even touch it. I'm gonna put you in my pocket. Oh, maybe I'll see you on the other side, maybe. I don't know if I float this well.
Yeah. It's too, too low. Yeah, too low this roof.
Yeah, and the wood, I don't trust it. Oh my gosh. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Okay, I made it across. That was pretty scary. I was going like lowballing it all the way across. And the wood is kind of flimsy in places, and it really feels like it could fall through, and there's nothing below it. But at least we made it across. This is our new home. I'm never going back. Oh, tea fields. I'm gonna go film her from down below.
Okay.
Don't get it
Loose?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, oh no. Oh my gosh.
We're good, we're good. Don't fall off.
You made it.
Good. Great job. Okay, it's time to go back. I'm going first. Here we go. Gambate to me. Here we go. Right. Okay, I made it off. Good. And if you're ever wondering which way is, check both ways, which way is up, it's that way. See? Okay, I am gonna move the car while the ladies come across down by the closer to the river. Down by the river, out in the street, Willie and the poor boy playing. They floating, kicking their feet.
Oh, 低いなこれ。手すりが。あ、怖い。怖い。そんなに高くはないんだけど。なんか茶畑が面白い形になってる。怖い。水の上のとこが一番揺れる。なんかのうんち。なんかのうんちアゲイン。
Whoa! So I was thinking as I was driving down the mountain, there's floating, but then there's also sinking. And I've long since I started this retirement journey, been thinking there were two end results that were going to occur to me. I didn't term it that way. I simply said that I was either going to basically succeed and push through to whatever retirement life may yield for me, or I would fail, as I often do in life, and fall into the hole, the pit, I don't know. That's how I could label it. Some people could label it. As Thoreau labeled it, what did Thoreau say? The mass of men lead lives of quiet resignation. The mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation. What they call resignation is confirmed desperation. From the desperate city, they go to the desperate country and must console themselves with the bravery of minks and muskrats. So I could, fall into that. Some people might say it's comfortably numb. It might be just or a comfortable place, or maybe a tolerable place until the end, or they reach out, or they push through the other side into a new life altogether. Sink, or float, or sink. I'm gonna continue trying everything I can to float. Here comes the ladies. Let's get the Abe's on. I found Daruma-san. I was telling the ladies earlier how under my softypapa 1.0 years, when I would come up here by myself almost every evening in the summertime around 4 o'clock, we get the lightest of rains. And sure enough, there it is, big drops, right?
Yeah.
It's so pleasant, it feels very nice. Did I show you my Daruma figure? I think I did. That's Daruma-san. It really looks like him. See, he's got his cloak and then his scowl. You're coming with me, Mr. Daruma. Collecting interesting stones is a big thing on this river, particularly stones that resemble Daruma. So what I'm doing in finding Daruma-san in the Abe River is not a new thing or an unusual thing. It's very popular among the older men here. Under this bridge, there's an old excavator. This is a nice place to come. I'll come here again. Very pleasant, very peaceful and quiet. And excavator-san left his tea. All right, well, we've made it back home. We're gonna take the dogs out for a quick walk. And I hear ramen is in store for dinner. Sounds good. All right, it's time to walk down to Yoko and Dad's place for ramen for dinner. Another very full and interesting day. Not nearly as many tomboy here. Dragonflies is up on the Abe River. And such a very different feel. Feels like lowlands here. There in the mountains just 2 hours ago, we were up there. It felt like evening was coming on. It's been a good day. A day of floating. Now it's time for some eating. Our dinner tonight is this ramen shop, Ariga, in Shimizu, Japan. Famous for its outstanding lighting. I'm ready for my close-up. Yoko picked it. She always likes fancy places. We got the big tea. So we're winding the evening down with our last dog walk of the day. Dinner was good. It's been almost a full week. And tomorrow, Monday, will be a full week since I made the deliberate decision to shut down my business. Basically, sealing the exit on my opportunity to continue rummaging around in the old life that I once lived as a working man, leaving me with just the option of moving, either floating or sinking. Hold on, there's some people. Just a second. Komala. I've known all along that sinking was a risk. Floating, though, was new to me. Such an image. Whoop, and now a car. That's the thing about Japan. Wherever you are, almost everywhere you are, there's a lot of people, too. A lot of people here. So, I choose not to sink, and I chose instead to float. And it's been a full week of floating, 4 days into floating. I think my little buoyant raft, inner tube, is stable enough to support me. So I'm underway. Tomorrow, let's see what tomorrow yields. It's Monday, which is easier in some ways and a challenge because it's the start of another week. Easier though, because I know how to deal with myself. It's when I'm in the mix of others that it's a little harder, and weekends always invite more of that. Well, I'll stop for now. Thanks for joining us. It was a good day. It was a good week. Let's see what tomorrow holds. Let's see if we can continue this rafting journey down the river. And I was saying it wrong before when I quoted Thoreau. He didn't say, life is a stream I go fishing in. He said, time is a stream I go fishing in. Okay, good night. Take care. And one last thing. It really feels like summer is about to break, and autumn will arrive with some relief. It's interesting how that happens season after season, but I think it's about to happen again. Take care.